How to play Ludo with 10 friends. Hello friends, Mr.Animate is proud to introduce Ludo 10. Ludo 10 is a traditional Ludo game, but with a twist. It is exclusively played as a team game, which makes Ludo 10 fun and challenging. So let's team up. Introduction. Ludo 10 is a team strategy board game for 10 players in 5 teams. Partners will sit in front of each other diagonally. The objective of Ludo 10 is to move 2 of your tokens and help your partner move 2 of his or her tokens clockwise around the board, beginning from the starting square into their own home triangles, determined by the roll of 2 6-sided dice. Rules of Ludo 10. Every team starts the game with 4 tokens, from green, blue, red, brown, and purple. Each player will play with 2 tokens. Let's say you're the green team. Then your team's tokens will be a combination of dark and light green colors. So player A will play with dark green tokens, and player B will play with light green tokens. To begin the game, each player places both of their tokens on the starting base, like this. To determine which goes first, each player throws 1 dice. The player with the highest roll will begin the game. The player to the left follows in turn, going clockwise. After this, on every turn, each player must roll both dice. The pair of dice will determine how many squares you or your partner tokens will move forward. If your team's 1 or more tokens are in play, then teams can select a token and move. For example, partner A throws the pair of dice and gets 2 different numbers. Then player A can either use both rolled numbers for his or her token separately, or he or she may share one of the rolled numbers with his partner. Note, players are not allowed to use both dice numbers for a single token, and you're not allowed to give both of your rolled numbers to your partner. The number of tokens will determine the number of dice players shall roll. For example, if players' both tokens are in play, then he will play with both dice. But if 1 token is in play, then the player can play with only 1 dice. Note, in this scenario, the partner who is playing with 2 dice can share 1 dice roll with his single token partner. But a single token partner can't share a single dice roll with his partner, unless both of his or her tokens have completed their journey. Once any of the players have both of their tokens complete their journey, then this player will still be in the game by helping the partner to finish their game. But in this situation, partners have a choice to use or not use the other player's dice rolls. Once your team's last token is inside the home column over here, then only that player will roll a single dice whose token is in play to finish the game. Players cannot pass their turns, but if no more moves are possible, then the turn moves to the next player. For example, if you rolled a 3 and a 5 on your turn, and one of your tokens is in your home base and another token is in one of these last 2 squares, now there's no move possible, so you must pass your turn. But your partner may choose one of the rolled numbers if any legal move is possible. Rules of 6s. Players must roll a 6 to move a token out onto the starting square, like this. If 2 6s are rolled, then a player may move any token which is in play, or that player may enter a new token to the starting square. Partners are not allowed to use each other's 6 to move out their tokens onto the starting square, but partners are allowed to each use others' 6 moving forward their token once that token is in play. The player who rolled a 6 also earned an additional bonus dice roll in that turn. And if 2 6s are rolled, then roll both of the dice. Teams are allowed to use bonus rolls with any of their team's tokens. If double 6s are rolled 3 times in a row, the player loses his turn. Safe squares. There are 20 safe squares on the board, including these 10 starting squares. From these safe squares, the opponent can't block or capture your tokens. Landing on a shared square. If your token lands on an opponent's token, then the opponent's token will be sent back to their starting base, like this. Each time, if any player captures an opponent's token, that player gets a single bonus dice roll. If you land on a square occupied by one of your own token, then that square becomes blocked. Now, the opponent's single token cannot pass or land on this square until you move one of your token. Partners can land on each other's tokens. If the square is occupied by 2 of your team's tokens, then this square is not blocked. The opponent's tokens can land or pass this square. If an opponent's single token lands on this square, then the opponent has a choice to send one of your team's tokens back to their starting base. Now, this is a temporary safe square for all remaining tokens, until any other token lands on this square. Then the newly landed token has a choice to send back any of his opponent's tokens to their home base. Double tokens may move half the number if an even number is thrown. For example, move 3 spaces if a 6 is thrown on one of the dice. Only in this scenario can players move their tokens together with partners' tokens on both dice rolls. For example, on your turn, you got a 6 and 5 on both dices. Now you can move 5 squares for one of your token, like in this way, and move 3 squares for your team's double token, like this. A double same color tokens may capture another double same color tokens. Teams' double tokens can capture the other team's double tokens. Home column. Tokens can only move into their home columns. Note, your token cannot enter your partner's home column. To enter inside this home column, first your team has to capture one of the opponent's tokens. Once you're in the home column, then you can move toward this home triangle. Partners cannot share their dice rolls with each other in the home column. Remember, a token can complete its journey to the home triangle with an exact roll only. For example, if you roll a 3 and your token requires only 1 square to complete its journey, then you have to move another token or pass your turn. The bounce back twist. This twist makes the game more challenging and interesting. In this scenario where your team has only 1 token left in the game and that token is in the home column, then let's say the player rolled higher than required number, then the token would bounce off of the home triangle and move back. For example, if you roll a 5 and your token requires only 3 squares to complete its journey, then you have to move your token 1, 2, and 3 at the home triangle like this, and then bounce back 1 and 2 to this square like this. So you see that your token moved 5 moves total. Now in the next turn, you need to roll 2 on the dice to finish the game. The bounce back option will give you a chance to win the game even if you rolled a 6. In a normal Ludo game, if you're in the home column and playing with your last token, you lose your turn when you rolled a 6. But with the bounce back option, even if you rolled a 6, then you can try again to roll the required number on your bonus dice roll. So your token has the opportunity to complete its journey on the same turn. For example, your token only requires 3 squares to complete its journey, and you rolled a 6, and then a 3 as a bonus roll. Now you can move the first 6 squares, and then 3 squares for a bonus roll. So simply move your token 1, 2, 3, and then at the home triangle like this, and then bounce back 1, 2, 3 to this square like this. Now you can use your 3 numbers, which you got as a bonus roll, to move your last token to home triangle. Move your last token to the home triangle and finish the game. How to win the game. The first team to move all their 4 tokens to the home triangle wins the game. The remaining teams continue the game to determine the other positions. Friends, if you would like to learn how you can make your own 10 players Ludo game, then simply click here. And if you'd like to learn the rules of Ludo for 4, 6, or even 8 players, simply check out our channel's playlist, Ludo Rules. Have fun, and let's team up. If you like the video, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.